Pathmark is the intelligent tool for website lead generation. With increasing online competition, over 98% of website visitors don't convert. The ability to successfully show your value proposition and support visitors in their buying journey separates you from the competition online. Pathmark qualifies and converts leads on your website by figuring out where they are in the buying journey and influencing them in key decision moments with relevant micro experiences like case studies, intro videos, and much more. Stay relevant to your visitors and increase conversions by 50%. Add Pathmark to your website in seconds. Let the AI do all the work and get access to 50% more qualified leads while you keep doing marketing and sales as usual. Check us on pathmark.com. Welcome to today's episode. Let's talk about today's guest. We have Gwendoline from Unnax, SVP Marketing with them. How are you doing today, Gwendoline?
Hello, Ernesto. How are you? Thanks for inviting me.
No, it's a pleasure to have you on. We're talking a little bit before this, but I'm really excited to learn a little bit more about what Unnax is all about. Well, let's kick it off with that. Gwendoline, in your own words, what is it all about? What is Unnax all about?
Sure. Unnax is the first Spanish embedded finance platform. We are a B2B technology company licensed as an electronic money institution. So what do we do exactly? We help companies either develop their own financial services or just streamline their financial operations effortlessly without the need to be regulated. We offer, via our API platform, a broad range of solutions encompassing bank accounts, payment solutions, as well as technologies for reading and categorizing financial data, so that our clients can integrate these services directly into their products or their accounting systems.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Now, in order for our listeners to get a better understanding of your company, is there a key problem that you guys like to solve for your clients?
We serve different types of industries, and every industry has, I would say, their own challenges. In our case, for example, we found our sweet spot in specific industries where we've seen the best product market fit. For example, in industries like consumer finance, like management software, or in subscription-based companies with either large tickets or that process their collections through direct debit. And in that case, so the problems or the needs vary really from one industry to the other. But if I take the example of the lending industry, I would say their main challenges are to get response to loan requests 24/7 all year long. Make sure they can prevent fraud and they can reduce risk, and in particular default risk, which is quite on the agenda right now in the lending industry. And also build loyalty over time through products that are not loans. For example, through financial education solutions. And through our set of solutions, through our products, we can solve these specific challenges. Every industry will have their own specific problems to solve.
Okay, awesome. Now, is there a vertical or segment that you guys like to go after?
Vertical, I think the ones I mentioned before, it's really mainly consumer finance, management software, subscription-based companies. I would like also to specify maybe that we're currently present in Europe and Mexico. So we will serve companies that are present in these regions. And also, maybe interesting to mention, being a regulated company offering regulated technology, I have to say that regulatory compliance is very important to us. So we'll always have a thorough scrutiny of all the industries or companies we'll sell to. We won't be able to sell to any type of industry or company.
Okay, awesome. Well, now, let's talk about a little bit more. of the marketing side of it, right? Unnax has been growing quite a bit. What do you say would be a top client acquisition channel for you guys?
In that case, I wouldn't speak that much about top acquisition channels. I think it's important to understand in our case that our product is technical. And as a consequence, the sales process is rather long. We're speaking about like maybe 3 to 6 months sales process, sometimes a longer process. And it will always involve sales interactions and different buyer personas. For example, we'll speak to the CFO, but also the head of compliance, the head of IT or product. So what marketing does is to connect our salespeople with the right companies and the right buyer personas with the objective to get some type of interaction, be through an event or getting a meeting. And how we do that? We do that by implementing account-based marketing, ABM, with the objective of targeting specific companies, specific buyer personas with personalized campaigns rather than targeting large groups as a whole. And in that sense, we'll leverage different channels within a strategy of targeting a specific industry or use case. No? So we'll have a webinar, blog, event sequences through marketing automations and so on. So we really use a blend of what I would call acquisition channels.
Okay, perfect. Well, I am here on your website, Gwendoline, .com. Really nice, gorgeous website that you have. What role does a website play for your client acquisition?
So I think, again, it's also important to explain that as our sales process is a fairly long process, it's a consultative process, and we're not driving sales through the website. So we're not a B2B SaaS where you can purchase online, between other things, because our products require integration. So our customers will really need to have an integration team to integrate our products into their systems. However, I think it's so considering that our products are quite innovative, education is very important for our prospects and clients. For example, you have expressions or words like embedded finance, banking as a service, open banking, open finance. They have become kind of buzzwords in our industry, but not everybody understands what these terms really mean, what they encompass, and how they can benefit, or they can really benefit from these solutions. So in that sense, the website through our blog section plays a key role in educating our clients and prospects. In our blog section, what we do is to address our target industries by showing them how we can solve their challenge, how our solutions work, and we also try to provide them with real life examples from our customers, because that's also the best way to learn and understand. And I have to say that I'm actually proud about the fact that some of our customers have praised us for the quality of the articles they found in our blog. So that's something I'm quite proud of.
Awesome, great to hear that. And well, you mentioned, right, they're all different, but let's switch it up a little bit for our listeners and talk about you as a leader. You being the SVP of Marketing there for Unnax, what are some key tasks you focus on your day-to-day work?
Sure. My day-to-day is split between executing, managing, or better said, supporting my team, and also coordinating either third parties or coordinating transversal projects. In the end, we're a startup of more or less 60 people. And in marketing, we're a team of 5, including myself. So I still get very hands-on, and particularly in anything related to product marketing, campaign management, and corporate communication, drafting key messages, PR, media relations.
Sounds like you have a full plate on your hand.
Yes.
Let's jump into this round for our listeners. It's a rapid fire round. I love asking these questions. So are you ready, Gwendoline?
Ready? Go ahead.
First up, what is the last book that you read?
I would speak about the book I'm reading currently more than the last book that I've read. It's actually a book that I'm rereading, and it's called Extreme Ownership. By, I think it's Jocko Willink. It's a former Navy SEAL. And the book is about leading through accountability. And for the anecdote, it's my former CEO who gave this book to the whole management team. And I found the book very inspiring.
That's always good whenever leadership does something like that, right? Because they have that mentality, and if it focuses everybody on that same mentality, the company starts going. And
exactly.
So what is one single thing that your company is focused on at the moment the most, Gwendoline?
One single thing. Well, I would say scaling revenue on the one hand, but also preparing the business plan for next year.
Definitely, right. We're all again got to prepare for next year. Now, Gwendoline, if there would be no boundaries in technology, what would be that one thing that you want to have fixed for your role as a marketer today?
The one thing, I would say attribution. Make sure we have an extremely clear understanding on how everything we do in marketing impacts sales, and understand what type of impact. I think attribution would be great.
So that's great to hear. Now, we were talking about your day-to-day work, but is there still any type of repetitive task that you could automate? What would that be?
About automation, if I look at our marketing activities, I have to say that we've really tried to automate as many things as possible. But if there was one thing I would wish to automate, it would be more on my day-to-day, on my personal day-to-day, not so much on the marketing activity. It would be filtering and answering all the prospection communications I receive on a daily basis, either via email or LinkedIn, because I have to say that sometimes it's exasperating.
I bet. Well, lastly, I love asking this question because it gives us an insight of what you could do. But Gwendoline, you have a lot of experience already in marketing. What is one piece of advice that you would give yourself if you were to restart your journey as a marketer today?
One piece of advice, in the end, to my younger self, I would say that as an introvert, as a rather introvert person, perfectionist that has made progress over the years, I would say don't be afraid to speak your mind, to be creative and try new stuff, but also to make mistakes, because in the end, that's the best way to learn and improve, and also have fun. Never forget to have fun with what you do.
Definitely, right? Gotta have fun. All right. Well, Gwendoline, thanks a lot for being on the show with us today. I do want to give you the last word. So if someone forgets everything about the interview today, what is that one thing they should remember about Unnax?
Okay. Maybe I would like to give an illustration to explain that.
Yeah.
I would say that we're currently in a world where business has become digital and borderless, and where customer experience and immediacy have become key to acquire and retain customer. And as such, businesses should be able to integrate financial solutions seamlessly into their systems and products to create an attractive and frictionless journey for their clients. Unfortunately, with traditional systems, we're not there yet, but at Unnax, we make it possible.
You guys heard it from Gwendoline, SVP Marketing there at Unnax. You can check them out at unnax.com. Everything you need to build financial services. That's what they're here to help you out with. Gwendoline, thank you so much for being on today's Pathmonk Presents episode. And to our listeners, thank you so much for tuning in on this episode, and looking forward to our next episode at Pathmonk Presents. Thanks, Gwendoline.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.